So for a lot of people that haven't done a rally raid before, the navigation element is the big question. So first of all, this is a road book that we refer to. This is what is directing you across the terrain. So a lot of people, it looks like a piece of toilet paper with a lot of directions, but this is your information. This is your Bible, which sits in here, which is what we call the road book, and is operated by a switch here, and the road book has a motor, so we're not just forwarding it on by hand. With this information gives us the distances. The distances we determine by what we call the trip meter. Several types. Here is an RNS unit. Here is an ICO. This is giving us our distance, our speed, and our distance in between each box. Okay, so that's the road book. That's the road book reader. This is our trip master. For certain events, Dakar, Africa Race and most FIM events, this is where the GPS is housed. This is the mandatory GPS. We can't use any other type. So our GPS sits in here with various cables going to it for power and for our aerials. With an FIM event, Africa Race and Dakar, this little aerial here and this buzzer here is what we call the sentinel. So if there are cars in the event that are coming up to overtake a bike rider, they sound their horn, which is then this buzzer here goes off, and this is the aerial. So the bike riders know that a car is about to overtake, which is very important. So the road book, the GPS and the trip masters are your fundamental equipment on a rally bike. For Dakar and for Africa Race, sits in here is what we call the IRA track. Some events have a box called an E-track, but this is your tracking system. So this wire is plugged in from an aerial here, and this gives the rider the ability with IRA-track to actually speak to the organisers. So it's very much a safety equipment. If you find another bike rider injured or you have a mechanical breakdown, you can actually talk to the organisation to say why you've stopped. So all FIM events have to have the IRA-track. With some other events they're called an E-track system, but it's a tracker live at race time unit, so they know where you are all the time.